Something big might be happening behind the scenes. And look, Cubs fans, I'm Jake Reynolds, and there's some serious movement heating up right now. First, one of our all-star starters is coming back from the injured list at the perfect time, right in the middle of a 7-game winning streak. Second, the front office may be eyeing a Twins pitcher who has dropped to the 5th spot on trade boards. And guess who's being listed as a potential destination? Us. So the question is, are we just getting a boost from his return, or is a major move coming? Let's break down both developments, because either one could define our entire season. So, you saw what happened, right? Matthew Boyd is back. And this isn't just any return. This is the return of our ace, the guy who carried this rotation all throughout 2025. Now, I know some of you are thinking, come on, Jake, he got hurt early in the season. Is he really coming back at the same level? And that's fair. A left bicep strain is no joke for a left-handed pitcher. But let me tell you something. This guy is different. Boyd isn't the type to come back halfway. He handled his rehab the right way, threw 64 pitches in his rehab outing, and went 3 2/3 innings without any issues. Sure, he might not be at 100% tonight, but just having him back on the mound at Wrigley changes everything. And here's the best part. We're on a 7-game winning streak. 7. The team is 14-9 on the season, proving that even with all the injuries, Cade Horton out, bullpen stretched thin, we found a way to win. Now imagine this team, with Boyd back in the rotation. Just imagine what that can do. Let's talk numbers, because numbers don't lie. In 2025, Matthew Boyd posted a 3.21 ERA in 31 starts. He threw 179 2/3 innings, made the All-Star game, and established himself as the guy you trust in big moments. But what's really impressive is his evolution. The Boyd we saw in Detroit for years had an ERA close to 5.00. He was a solid, average pitcher, nothing special. Then he goes to Cleveland in 2024, and boom, a 2.72 ERA in the regular season, plus dominant playoff performances, just 1 run allowed in 11 2/3 innings. He became a completely different pitcher. That's the version we signed. 2 years, $29 million, and he delivered. His 2025 season wasn't just good, it exceeded expectations. Now, in 2026, we need him more than ever. The rotation is struggling, the bullpen is stretched to the limit, and having a guy who can give you 6 or 7 quality innings is gold. But there's a detail not many people are noticing, and it's crucial to understanding the timing of this return. The National League Central is wide open. Nobody has pulled away yet, and the Cubs, with a reinforced rotation, could absolutely take control. By the way, if you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe. We bring Cubs news, analysis, and behind-the-scenes content every day. Turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. One more key detail. Boyd's last outing before the injury was on April 1st. He threw 5 2/3 innings, allowed just 1 earned run, and struck out 10 batters. 10 strikeouts. That's dominance. Yes, opening day was rough, 6 earned runs in 3 2/3 innings, but that was nerves, pressure. In his second outing, he showed exactly who he is. And right after that dominant performance, he felt the biceps issue and had to shut it down. So technically, the last healthy version we saw was elite. If he comes back at that level, this rotation becomes one of the best in baseball. I'll be honest, I was worried when he got hurt. We've seen this story before. Pitcher goes down, rushed back, gets hurt again. It snowballs. But the way the Cubs handled it, that gave me confidence. No rushing. Full rehab. He's back because he's ready, not because the team panicked. I trust Matthew Boyd, I trust the Cubs' staff, and I believe this could be the turning point of the season. 7 wins in a row is great, but what about 10? 12? What about taking over the division? With Boyd back, that's not just possible. It's likely. And there's more happening behind the scenes, something that could change everything. There are rumors, and I mean credible ones, that the Cubs front office is targeting Joe Ryan from the Minnesota Twins. He's dropped to the 5th spot on trade boards. And guess who's listed as a potential landing spot? The Chicago Cubs. Now think about it. If we land Joe Ryan, and we already have Boyd coming back, this rotation becomes elite. We become real contenders. Of course, trades are complex. It depends on what the Twins want, financial fit, long-term plans. But just being in the conversation shows the front office is thinking big. So that's where we are. Boyd is back. Perfect timing. The team is rolling. And more reinforcements could be coming. 2026 started rough, but it's turning into something special. And honestly, this might just be the beginning. The big question now is, how far can this team go? Because with Boyd in the rotation and the team playing like this, the sky's the limit. I also left some team gear in the description. Check it out later. And let me know in the comments, do you think Boyd returns at the same level? And what do you think about the Joe Ryan rumor? Thanks, Cubs fans. Fly the W, go Cubs go.